right, Dorks of the World Unite, right here on the Chris Top program. Angela Sue up next.
Take it from the top.
Yeah, I'm on iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com. Oh, their stocks? Worthless. Down the toilet.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
I enjoy a little booty in the britches from time to time. You don't have to be Latino or African American to appreciate a little hump in the rump. There's nothing like a pair of Levi's or Wranglers that are filled all the way to capacity. Honestly, I enjoy the booty dances. I have them all favorited on YouTube. I like a little wobble wobble, especially when I listen to Snoop Dogg. It's almost like a great booty closes any cultural gaps in society that may exist.
Mr. Pop.
Portions of today's broadcast are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a black pride back in 1970. We didn't know about the World Wide Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and cool long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 player. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. Chris Top program, Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program. Chris Top program.
One and only Chris Top.
Broadcasting live from our lavish studio apartment here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the hell are you doing, world? Wabba Worldwide.
Wabba Worldwide, baby.
I'm digging your Wabba shirt.
I'm digging it too.
I couldn't wear mine. I wore mine yesterday.
Aw, I have two.
Yeah.
So
I know. You see, you took two. I only took one.
I'm a girl.
Yeah. People probably wonder. They're like, I wonder if they ever wear those shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
We wear them all the time. Uh-huh. Well, you know, I'm like a walking billboard. It's like, oh, what's Wabba mean? Well, let me tell you. Here's my card.
Here's my card.
So, but speaking of Wabba T-shirts, if you would like to see the variety of Wabba T-shirts, you can go to the ChrisTopProgram.com. Just click on Wabba Pride Pictures. I had Wabba Worldwide in my head.
I thought you were going to say Wabba Worldwide Domination.
Yeah, right.
Dork Domination.
Dork Domination. It sounds like a Planet of the Apes movie.
Dork Domination.
But at the top, you'll see everybody that's in their Wabba T-shirt.
Except for the building.
Right.
That's not in its Wabba T-shirt.
I love BB King's, though.
Me too.
I do. And you scroll down, and then you get through the Wabba T-shirts, and then you've got other people that have been on the show or that are going to be on the show. Showing their dork pride.
I'm laughing at Casey Chapman.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like her.
Cassie.
Cassie is so pretty, and then when you look at that picture of her, you're like, ugh.
It says no, really, it's her.
Ugh. But yeah, and it's cool because you click on their dorky pictures and it takes you to their Twitter. That way you can find out more about them.
You can see how they really are.
Yeah. Now, at the very top, now our next guest, Angela Sue, she's actually ahead of the game. Mm-hmm. She's already got a picture up in her Wabba, so we don't have to ask her for a dorky picture.
She has a dog.
And she's got a dog in the picture. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, something else that I want to bring your attention to, Alaina is also on the top row, right beside Adam there, with her Wabba T-shirt on. And she has the first ever Wabba Pride video.
I saw
Dork
that.
Pride video. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say much about the video. It's for a good cause. You need to go look at it. But we were challenged. Mm-hmm. Now, this is the deal, okay? It's the ice bucket challenge. Now, I'm in a situation, and I'm not making this up. I've been whining and complaining about my back for the last several shows. And I'm just afraid that if that ice water hits me, then it's going to put me in some pain. Mm-hmm. And I know I sound like a wuss. I know that. But I volunteered Allie to take my place.
Actually, he volunteered me.
Right. So
I agreed.
But she wholeheartedly agreed.
Yes.
So be looking for a video right beside Alaina's on the Chris Top program page, where Alaina's getting soaked with the ice bucket, but then also Allie will be getting soaked with an ice bucket as well. But it's all for a good cause, and if you want to know more about it, just go to the show and watch the video. And then watch for ours coming soon.
Yeah.
But thank you for taking my place there. I appreciate that, because I hate it to wuss out, and you're supposed to do it relatively fast, and I figured with me it could be a few weeks before I get around to it. So we're going to let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. Angela Sue on the Chris Top program, just coming right up, just right around the corner, so don't go anywhere.
Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was not able to speak until he was almost 4 years old. His teachers said he would never amount to much. The Beatles.
The Beatles were rejected by a record company who said, "We don't like their sound. They have no future in show business."
Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. Walt Disney.
Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Beethoven.
Beethoven's music teacher once told him that he was a hopeless composer.
The Chris Top program, working on being awesome worldwide.
Yeah!
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because there are a million other things you could be doing, but you chose to listen to us. Makes us feel pretty darn good, doesn't it?
Heck yeah, it does.
Well, they're probably not here to listen to us, to be honest with
No.
you. Yeah, they're probably here to listen to Angela.
Yeah.
Now, Angela, you've got one of those countrified names. Now, do I call you Angela or do I call you Angela Sue?
It's very what I go by both.
Okay.
As long as it's not Angie. I don't know. I'm just not.
Don't like Angie, huh?
You're not an Angie fan.
I'm going to slip up and call her that, and she's going to be like, what?
I know.
Hey.
Everyone.
Interview's over.
Now, before we got on the air, I was just telling you that typically what we'll do is we'll interview people, and then we'll actually get a chance to meet them in person. But we actually got to meet you in person first.
I know. Y'all came out to see Alana, right?
Yeah, we came out to see Alaina and Alyssa.
Oh, yeah, and they were both awesome. And then I got to meet you at the Commodore, which was really cool.
Yeah, that was fun. We went out and we took pictures and we talked for a while, and we kind of sort of set the show up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was fun, and I was so impressed with you and your live performance. And then we got a chance to talk, and then your attitude matched your talent. So I was telling Allie, we need to get her on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's just a perfect fit.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, and you sported your Waba Pride shirt good, too. See, normally we have to beg everybody for dorky pictures during the show, but you've already got yours there. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can't help it. I was sitting at home and I had the t-shirt on. I was like, this would be the perfect opportunity. That t-shirt is so comfortable, so thank you guys.
You're welcome. And you put your dog in the picture.
That thing is my obsession.
Aww.
Now, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. She is honestly my perfect little companion because she's travel sized and she's sleeps a bunch.
Now, does she go to performances with you?
She doesn't go to performances with me, but if I play out of town or anything, she'll come along. She's a nice little road trip buddy. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. And she'll either sleep in my lap or in the passenger side.
Yeah.
Except for the one time I left the window down. And thankfully I she's harnessed up in my car. Mm-hmm. But she got up on the windowsill and jumped out the window.
Oh my goodness.
But she was harnessed up, and I was luckily at a stop sign, so I pulled off to the side.
I bet you freaked out.
She was dangling from the side of my car.
I bet you freaked out.
My heart stopped a little bit.
Oh my goodness, that had to be scary.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the scariest thing ever. And I went because I couldn't get out of the car because traffic was coming, so I picked up on her harness, And I was just like praying. I was like, please have some weight attached to this, please.
Oh my goodness, that's just mortifying. I know that scared you to death. So,
yes, definitely.
There's got to be a country song in that somewhere.
My dog jumped out the window.
See, you've already got all these great ideas just from being on the show.
I need to write that one down in my little notepad.
Now, JP's in the chat. I think he's wanting to say hi, and he said that you are such an inspiration to everyone, and including me, and I thank you kindly for that.
He is so sweet. I've messaged him a little bit on Facebook, and he's just so nice. And he was giving me a little bit of a pep talk the other day because we were saying something about how he wanted me to come to Canada, and I was like, well, hopefully one day I will have the opportunity to come up there. And he just said, like, you can do it. Like, think of all the things that you have accomplished so far. And I was like, no, you're right. Thank you.
There you go. And see, and think big, because you could actually go there and then Shania Twain could open for you.
See, that would be awesome. I love her.
Yeah, so there you go. She could open for you. So, I mean, that would mean that, you're up there now.
I'd be like, oh, kind of a big deal, but I'm also talking to Shania Twain, which would make my life.
So is she one of your big inspirations?
She was, especially when I was younger. I grew up listening to her and dancing to her and pretending I was a woman like her. And her music, I've just always loved her.
Me
and
too.
The amount of home videos we have to me dancing along to her stuff was embarrassing.
Now, do you write your own stuff, or do you work with other people, or do you have somebody that writes for you?
I do a little bit of both. I started out completely writing on my own, and then there's just so many amazing people here that I wanted to branch out and write with other people. So then I started doing that as well, and then I have also. There's only, I think, one song that I've actually like recorded and put out that someone else completely wrote, and I didn't have any input in it. But so most of the stuff I either write or co-write.
Now, do you do a lot of stuff like you did at the Commodore Grill that night? Well, that was really cool. That was the first time we'd ever been out there.
Really?
Yeah, and we didn't even know. We just figured you guys were just performing, and that was it. We didn't realize that there were other acts on before you, and then afterwards, and too. We would have came earlier.
Oh yeah, the people that play there are really awesome, especially the ones that are like asked to come out. It's just amazing the amount of talent in this town.
It's almost intimidating. It would have to be, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, I'm not in your shoes, and you're beautiful, and you can sing. But I mean, well, you're welcome. But there are so many other pretty women and handsome men in Nashville that can sing. So it's like, I couldn't imagine. Do you feel intimidated sometimes, or does it give you motivation?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was very intimidating, especially when I first got here. I came from being like a big fish in a little pond, and then I got here, and I was like, well, everyone is in the exact same boat that I'm in, and they're all just freaking amazing and beautiful and talented, and I just really like to try and like think of ways to set myself apart from it and be different, but it can be hard. It can be really hard sometimes.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a totally non-related music question, because I'm sure that after guys see your picture, they're going to want to know if you're single or if you're in a relationship.
I am currently in a relationship with my dog. No, I'm just kidding. I am single.
Single and happy, or
so much
single
on my
looking?
plate, so.
Oh, now Allie asked you. What did you say, Allie?
I said single and happy, or single and looking?
Honestly, if like the right person came along and like that would be one thing, but I'm just so busy right now and so happy with where I'm at in my life that they would have to fit into that. And obviously, like, I would fit into their life too, but it's one of those things that I love what I do, and I don't want to give any of that up yet.
Definitely.
Sure, and sometimes I think when you're in the business like that, you almost just have this preconceived notion that whoever you're dating is going to be a little bit jealous.
It can be. I mean, if they don't understand like exactly what all goes into it, then yeah. I mean, the amount of attention that you get sometimes I feel really bad. Like, the night that I met you guys, I wanted to, like, spend time and, like, talk to you guys, and I wanted to talk to, like, Alaina and Nestle and all of them for inviting me out. And then I felt bad because my mom had came into town, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I'll come back and talk to you, and, like, we'll hang out tonight after all this is over. But, like, that, especially right after you're done playing, you're just, like, on this high and wanting to meet people, and it's just can be a little crazy.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're a superstar.
Exactly.
You know, but see, it's okay though because we're getting to talk to you now. Yeah, so we're good.
Yeah.
You are just incredibly
Hopefully,
loud.
if I ever become a superstar, I'll still get to come on here and talk to you guys.
Oh, see, I'm so glad you said that because usually we have to beg everybody else.
Yeah, but she just volunteers.
Yeah, so and we've got this recorded.
Okay, you got it. Well, I love to talk, so you're good.
So we need to set up a date because I know you're going to be you've got to be in the neighborhood around the CMA Fest next year, and we're planning on being set up and doing live broadcast and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you'll have to come out and take some time out of your schedule and sing for us live and do a live interview then.
Oh my goodness, I would love that.
It'll be fun.
Ah, woo woo.
Yeah, Alaina came and Davis. Do you know Davis Branch?
The name sounds really familiar. I think I've heard his stuff, and I'm pretty sure that I really liked it.
Yeah, well, he hung out with us. We had a bunch of people that came by, so I'm hoping it'll be bigger this next year. But I mean, we had T-shirts and CDs and stuff to give. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well, definitely, I want to come out then.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. We were at BB King's. We were set up there. They gave us this private room, and they made us feel all important and stuff.
Yeah.
So
love that feeling. It feels so awesome.
It does, doesn't it? It does. It feels good. Now, who out of everybody? Now, you said your mom came into town to hear you perform over at the Commodore Grill. Out of everybody that you know, that you associate with, who would you say is your biggest fan?
Oh, gosh. I can't really name one because my family is insanely supportive. Like, my dad is the cutest man. He'll be like, oh, I'm so proud of you, bud, and that. And it makes me feel so good. And then this last weekend I had a show, and my whole family surprised me and came into town. And some people live as far as 8 hours away. So. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, you guys are the bomb.
Now, where are you originally from?
I claim two places. I am originally from Bowling Green, Ohio, which is where I went to high school and all that. But my dad lives in northern Kentucky, so I spent like summers, holidays, and all that stuff there too. So I'm 50-50 in both areas.
Okay. Now, did you come to Nashville strictly for the music, or did you come for school, or for both?
Well, I came here to do music. That's why I came here, and that's why I went to school here. But obviously, I'm telling you guys that I went to school here too.
Gotcha. So the singing career, are you paying some bills with it? Are you making some money yet?
Making a little bit. Enough. I could ideally pay some bills, but I'd kind of be living paycheck to paycheck. So I still have a job.
Sure.
That takes up some time, and then I have 1 year left of school, so...
Well, you have to, and, we talked about it, you mentioned it in one of our promos, sometimes you got to flip burgers.
Yeah.
If you want to make it big. And
yeah.
And it's just part of it.
You got to climb that ladder, and sometimes it's not going to be the easiest thing, but if you really want it, then you're going to put the work, and you're going to put the time and the effort into it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And I feel like that is it's the road that's the most rewarding.
Sure. If it was given to you, it just wouldn't be the same, would it?
Yeah, just be like, why'd you give this to me?
Was that? Are you okay? Do you need a towel? What did you just do? What did you just do? Okay, so the song that we're going to play that you gave us is called "Falling for You." All right, now, did you write this song?
I did. I wrote it about a year ago now. And then I finally got a chance to record it and work with this awesome producer, and then I got to record it and put it out.
Okay, now, so give us a little background on the song. What's it about?
It's about this guy. I write from a place of very honesty. And
now, was it a guitar player? Because we've heard a lot of stories about guitar players.
No, it was actually a basketball player.
Okay, so it was a jock. Okay.
Yeah, which Normally, which is funny, because normally I'm not the jockey type, but he was so nice and so sweet. And I just kind of he was a very good Southern boy, and I kind of fell for him head over heels, and I just thought it would be, but not like love. Like, I didn't fall in love with him, and that's where this song kind of came from. It was like a nice area of like that new, good, happy feeling of like a new relationship.
Oh, okay, so it's like sort of infatuation kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah, and it's like, let's have fun.
Now, he was the basketball. Well, now, were you a cheerleader?
Yes, I was.
I figured. You just think. Can you do like a somersault or a cartwheel?
I can do both. Funny story. My my freshman year of high school, I told my parents I was trying out for cheerleading. And they were like, okay, this is a joke. This girl is not athletic. Like, she is not the cheerleader type. And I learned how to do a cartwheel at tryouts. And then I was not good. And lo and behold, I made the team. Somehow managed to get better. And then cheer in college. That was a miracle in itself.
Wow. So you actually, now, when you cheer in college, that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
It took up a lot of time, and it definitely kept my butt in shape, but it was fun. It was like a good opportunity, and I got some really cool travel opportunities out of it and got to meet some cool people. I like to take every opportunity that I'm given to network a little bit and do a little bit of song plugging. And
Sure thing. Absolutely. You do it wherever you can.
Right?
Now, did they throw you like really high in the air?
A couple times, and that's a little bit scary.
I bet that is scary. You know, you could incorporate that into your show. Like when you sing, you could have like people come out and just throw you in the air.
Yo, put me up in the air.
So that'd be kind of cool.
I'll be like the Barnum Bailey Circus of country music.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You'd have like a little ring.
We found my niche. We found it.
Everybody's got one, and that's yours.
Now, you seem like you're just incredibly busy. I mean, you work a job, you go to school, you sing, you write whenever you can. Do you ever have any downtime?
Yeah. I mean, tonight when I was waiting for you guys, I was listening to your radio show a little bit and watching some TV, which was so nice to be able to relax a little bit.
Nice. So I bet those nights come few and far in between, huh?
Oh, definitely. And they are so greatly appreciated, but at the same time, like, I love being busy, and it makes every ounce of everything that I do worth it.
You know, and it's funny you say that, because it's sometimes, and Allie can attest to this. I'm so busy all the time, and I'm just wishing I had just a day just where I could sit around and watch movies and not do anything. And then when I get those days, I'm always thinking, oh, I need to be doing something. I know. I agree. I actually had a day off yesterday, and I texted one of my girlfriends, and we were supposed to go to the movies, and I was like, I can't. I've been sitting still for 2 hours. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't go to the movies. We need to go for like a hike or something. I need to be moving. I bet you drive your friends nuts, huh?
Oh, yeah. They were like, you have too much energy right now. I was like, well, I haven't exerted it on a crazy day, so I don't know what to do.
Are they pretty supportive, or do they understand? Or like when you have gigs, do they come out and see you and support you?
Yeah, I had one on Saturday, and they showed up. I'm so amazingly blessed with like the family and the friends that I've been given, and they understand too, because they either work or are in the industry themselves, and so they understand when it takes me like 3 hours to respond or forget. And then I apologize so much, but they really are the best people on this earth, and I would do anything for them, and they would do anything for me.
Well, yeah, somebody that does what you do, you have to have understanding and supportive friends and family, I think, to be successful, for sure. Yeah. Now, I'm going to play "Falling for You," and so you actually wrote this song. And see, I'm excited about playing this because
I'm so excited.
You have such a great voice, and you've got a powerful voice, and you don't expect that because you just seem like this little sweet, just petite kind of girl.
Sweet little buttercup.
Yeah, and then you've got this voice that's just like, whoa.
It's like a bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
I get that. Some people will say that. They're like, you talk so like sweet and innocent, and then you sing, and I was like, I know. I wish my talking voice would match my singing voice, but
no, it's okay. It's a good mix.
Well, that's good.
Now, do you ever have guys just throw themselves at you, like when you sing?
Well, I mean, there's some that, like, they'll go a little bit of an extra mile, but I don't want to say anyone throws themselves.
She wasn't expecting these kinds of questions from him. She's like, yeah, my family, you guys can listen. It's fine. He's not going to ask me anything like that. Cool.
No. Have you ever had a guy come up to you and ask for, like, signed chests or signed butt cheeks or anything like that?
Actually I have, but an even better story. The other night after my show, we went out to one of the local bars to just like hang out and celebrate afterwards. Mm-hmm. And I met this guy and I told him my name was Angela. And he goes, "Oh my goodness." And I was like, "What?" And he turns around, pulls down his pants, and he has my name tattooed on his butt.
Yes, that.
That's gotta be a trick. And if it is, that's like the greatest pickup line I've ever seen.
I've got my name tattooed on your butt. Do you want to go out with me? What?
So he had like a little person behind him, and they like wrote your name on there real quick.
Like, write it down quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that that would be brilliant.
Either that, or he's like,
"Good idea. I'm gonna tell all my guy friends that's what they need to do for."
Or he just keeps asking everybody until he finds an Angela.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! You never guess whose name happens to be tattooed on my butt cheeks.
Right. That's great. That's great. You should have took a selfie with his butt cheek.
Oh, I did.
Nice. Is that posted anywhere, or is that
That's
for private viewing only?
I might send you all that just because it's so funny.
I would love to see it.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so I can breathe again. Let's play.
I can, I'm out.
Let's play Falling for You. Angela Sue right here on the Chris Top program.
Swing over, baby, and pick me up in that old Ford truck. We'll roll the windows down and cruise that thing at a 10 and crank that old stereo up, up, up. 'Cause I don't care where we're going, I'm just enjoying the view. Sitting in the passenger seat, just falling
That is so catchy and so relatable. I loved I don't care where we're going, just enjoying the view. That part, I love that line.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good, and it's so catchy, and I could hear that on the radio.
Me too.
Oh, that makes me so happy to hear.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's like one of those songs that I would like to roll down the windows and let the breeze roll through my hair. I'm going on a nice long car trip. One of those kind of songs.
Absolutely. And so you're slacking because it should be on the radio, Angela.
I wish.
So you need to get busy. I don't know what you're doing.
I need to find some people that...
busy.
What?
Have you sent it out to any stations?
No, I didn't know if you can I was like in the process of looking for someone who knows people that could like get me a good like plug in because I do want to hear it on the radio. I would love that.
Absolutely.
Kind of goal I was thinking, I think XM radio has the highway and they kind of plug new artists. So I was kind of hoping of doing like something like that, but.
Well, something else too. Do you have hard copies of it? Mm-hmm. You need to get a list of some of the local radio stations, some of the smaller ones, and send it out and just offer to go by and do interviews, that kind of thing, and see if you can get some airplay on there.
Yeah.
For sure, and that's a good way to get started. And sometimes it's easier to get some airplay on the smaller stations, and if things work out, then you can get the airplay on the bigger stations too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so we need to work on that.
You just got it played on an awesome radio station now, so that's making me feel pretty cool.
That's very true. That's very true. Thank you for that. Now you're getting some good stuff in the chat over here. Let's see. Stephanie says, "Ooh, really like this song already." And then we've also got let's see, from JP. He says, "Love this song, Angela. You rock." Let's see, and then we got her song just made me happy, and just let's see, I was in an unhappy mood as well. Then her song and her message to me really helped.
Good.
So there you go. So see, people love you to death.
Yay! I'm so happy. That makes me happy, and I love them. Even if it was just one person following me, that is the most amazing feeling in the world, and
Sure.
I love them for that.
Absolutely. Now, okay, I've got a really, really important question to ask you.
Okay.
You know, I don't think did I even ask Hannah the question?
The question?
Yeah, the question.
You did not.
Oh, God.
What was I thinking? See, I forgot to ask for the dorky picture from Chad.
And then you forgot to ask the question of questions on the Chris Top program.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, now
You're
I'm
slacking, Chris.
You know, she's thinking if I'm going to ask her if she snorts when she laughs, but I'm not going to. Because I tweeted that out. I said, listen to the Chris Top program and find out if Angela snorts when she laughs. See, just to get people in, just to hook them in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thankfully it's a radio station because I do that like head back cackle thing, and so
I do it too. It's nothing to be ashamed
of. It's a chick thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we laugh loudly and like there's an echo.
oh yes.
Okay.
And then everybody's like, stop, and we're like, no, it's funny.
No, thank you. I'm gonna keep laughing.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the big question.
Okay.
You ready? Okay, are you sitting down?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. I'll give you a minute or a second.
Okay.
Are you good? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could have any superhero power, what would that power be?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one.
I know. See, everybody says it's a hard. I never thought it was a hard question.
It's kind of a hard question because this is the difference between life and death. Is your answer here?
Yeah, I guess. And see, they're thinking in their head too. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody says flying, so I don't want to say that. If I say invisibility, I'm going to sound like a pervert. So what do I say? So I'm sure that's going on too.
I've actually thought about this before.
Uh-oh.
And I go back and forth on it a lot. And I would like to know what people... I used to say invisibility because I wanted to know what people were really thinking. Mm-hmm. And, well, that was my thing. I just want to be able to read minds.
Right. Okay. So do you think that's scary, though? I mean, like, if you really knew...
That's the thing. That's what throws me off sometimes is, like, do I actually want to know what people are thinking?
I mean, would any of us have any friends left?
No, probably not.
Because I mean, even if you're the best of friends, you're going to have those thoughts sometimes. Like,
oh yeah,
I just wish Angela would shut up. You know, they're going to think things like that sometimes. You just can't help. But I never think that about you, Allie. Ever.
Oh, okay.
Ever. I just,
Okay.
I don't.
All
No.
right.
So cute.
No, I don't. I promise.
I can see through your lies.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you some, sort of away from music questions, because if people want to know about your music, they're going to go to your website. Mm-hmm. And speaking of your website, where can we find that?
It's www.angelasuecheslock.com.
AngelaSueCheslock.com, and it's spelled just like it sounds.
Yep, it sounds really scary, but it's Cheslock.
It sounds like a medieval torture device.
And I like
It
it.
does.
I'm all about it.
Put you in the chestlock. Yeah, or a wrestling move.
That
the
could
chest
be.
lock.
That
Yeah,
could be.
it could be
yeah,
something
Chris
like that.
is working on his wrestling name, so.
Yeah, I could be like the chestlock dominator.
No.
Okay. So,
I have in high school. I was in a music group, and we all came up with superhero names, and I was Chesloctra.
Chesloctra, that's kind of scary.
That's kind of cool. I like it.
It's kind of cool in a creepy kind of way.
And that's why it's cool, because creepy is the new cool.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Okay, so if so, you're not dating, so you're not in a relationship. So what would be?
She said she's in a relationship with her dog.
Well, okay, besides her dog. So what would be the perfect man for you? Like, describe your perfect man.
One that likes your dog.
Well, he'd have to be pretty much accepting of everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I like someone that I can have fun with, but at the same time I don't know, I'm so weird because I can be really, really weird sometimes.
Well, we can all be weird, and that's okay.
But then other times, like, I like to be a little bit serious, and, like, sometimes having, like, those deep talks, which happen not very rarely, but every once in a while, just a good talk feels good.
Sure.
And I want to have someone that I could do that with.
What's like that 2 or 3 a.m. talk?
Yeah,
that you get sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. But then sometimes, or most of the time, you just want to be yourself and be weird.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So, so you'd pick a guy with a sense of humor or a serious guy?
A sense of humor.
Okay, so...
I agree with you there.
All right, so does it matter if he's rich or poor?
Doesn't really matter because I plan on making the money.
Oh, see, she's got it. She's got
it covered.
So she's going to be somebody's sugar mama one of these days.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, there's already guys with their butt.
For the day.
Yeah, you're right. There's already guys with their name on her name on her butt.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she's on her way. Now, if you had an opportunity to sit down and have a cup of coffee with anybody, this could be anybody that's living, that you know personally, that's a superstar. This could be anybody that's been dead for 500 years. Who would this person be? You got 5 minutes with them.
Well, it changes all the time because my mood changes all the time. But more recently, I've kind of been infatuated on like an intellectual level with Scott Borchetta because he's just everything he touches has usually kind of been out there, but it's just amazing what he can do with like something that he brings from left field.
I thought you were going to say everything he touches turns to gold.
I mean, it does. It really does.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like I mean, yeah, it'd be awesome if he was like, I want to sign you. But even just like, I want to just like pick his brain because like the things that he thinks of, I'm like, how do you think of that? It's just so smart. Mm-hmm. And I love smart people. I really do.
Now, do you love smart people because you can engage in a conversation, or are you envious of smart people?
I like to engage in a conversation with them, but then also like I like to see like what they're thinking. It just like infatuates me. Like I'm so impressed and it just like I just love it. I really do. I think it's so cool. Just like that, like smart people in a sense of like a uniquely smart. Like you don't think of everything that, or you don't think of the things that like other people think of, and you're just like, wow, like it's really awesome.
Yeah, well, like there are certain people that you may not consider them to be intelligent, but maybe they're just really good or smart at what they do. So you can sort of pick their brains a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's go back in time a little bit. Let's go back to that point in your life where that day was there where you decided you wanted to sing, where you just knew that that's what you wanted to do with your life. Now, let's pretend for a second that day never happened.
Okay.
All right, what would you be doing?
Now
I think this is a tough question.
I wonder if I would be a vet, because that was because I was 7 when I realized that this is what I wanted to do.
And you were 11 when you started performing, right?
Yeah.
See, I know these things. I read.
I'm impressed. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was 7 when I realized I wanted to do it, and then I think 11 when I had my first big performance. But before that, I wanted to be a vet. So maybe if none of that would have happened, I might want to be a vet.
So you love animals.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love animals.
You love your dog?
I love my dog. I love y'all's cat. It's so funny.
Aw, she loves Abby.
Abby, I'm obsessed with Abby. I take pictures of her all the time and carry her around.
Abby's vicious.
I follow her on Instagram. She's so wonderful.
Yeah, she's got more followers than we do, I think.
Yeah, and she's also got a Twitter.
Yeah, she's all over the place.
I think I follow that too. I love animals. I'm so weird. I don't even care.
Abby's like our mascot.
Yeah, I think she's going to be moving out soon. She's going to get her own place.
No,
That's what she told me. That's what she told me.
No, she comes with me.
I'm just saying, she's got her own plans. And
No.
she said, Chris, I really need to be myself.
No, Abby stays here.
She's got to move out and get her own place.
This is her place.
And find herself.
This is
and
her home. Okay?
I told her we would back
Abby
her. I told her
home.
we would back her up.
Abby is home.
See, you think we're putting on a show, but we're not. These are the kind of conversations we have all the time.
I know.
It's embarrassing.
It's okay. No, I love it. I really do.
It's totally embarrassing. Now, are you friends with Alaina? Because you guys seemed like you were hitting it off pretty good over at Commodore Grill.
Actually, that was the first night I met her, but she was so sweet and super talented.
Mm-hmm.
And she played 3 songs that were awesome, but then 2 of them, I wish I had like a copy of them at that moment, and I was like, I need them, and you're awesome, and we should be friends.
Yeah, we're pretty tight with Alaina.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love her to death, and
cool.
yeah, she challenged me to the ice bucket.
Did she? Did you do it?
I've still got to do it. We're going to do it.
He's not going to do it. He passed it on to me.
See, I've got my reasons. But see, we've got to think of we've got to actually think of some other people to challenge. Hint, hint.
Are we allowed to challenge people?
Well, yeah, that's part of the deal.
I mean, like, if we're challenged, are we allowed to challenge?
When we do it, then we challenge other people.
Oh, okay.
So, I wonder.
I think I've got a couple people in mind.
Angela Sue. Possibly.
I think I know some great people too. I'll help you make that list.
See, she's good. She's getting out of this.
The person that I want to do the ice water challenge, her name is tattooed on my butt. So
you want an ice bucket challenge your cat?
It's so weird because everybody's got the name Angela tattooed on their butt.
Oh, that's.
I mean, it's like
it's a fad.
It's
or
just
something.
weird.
It's
so
like
weird.
the next cool thing. It's like Facebook, but
hey,
you get Angela tattooed on your butt.
I can see this argument in high school. Hey, I've got the name Angela tattooed on my butt. Whose name do you have tattooed on your butt? Let's see it.
This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous.
Yeah. This is how we do it on the Chris Stop program.
Oh my god! You know this is horrible because we're out of time.
No.
I don't see.
Oh
we
my
get
gosh,
that.
This was so fun.
We get that response all the time. You know, it's because we're so well. We're working on being cool.
We're working on being awesome.
You're hilarious, and I mean that's cool to me.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so one more time, let's go over where people can stalk you, find out about you, download your music. Where do they go?
Okay, so you can go to my website at angelacheslock.com, or I'm on Facebook AngelaSueCheslock.com. My bad.
Angela Sue!
And my Facebook is Angela Sue Cheslock, and then my Twitter is Angela Sue 4123. Mm-hmm. But that song that I played tonight is a free download on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And so my biggest thing is like, I love this song, and so I want to share it with anyone, even if you don't even have a penny to your name. So go download it wherever you're at.
Well, that's very sweet. Now, you're going to have to start selling your stuff eventually, though.
Yeah, I know. Eventually.
Now, when we see you again, and do you have like a schedule posted anywhere, like where you're performing?
On my website, on the main page, and then I also have an events page. I try and keep my bands in town calendar like up to date, and it is pretty up to date. The only thing is, hopefully I'll be playing out even more soon. I've got a show next Friday with the same people that you saw me with, so that'll be fun.
Oh, cool. And that's, this coming Friday?
The 22nd.
Oh, the 22nd. Okay. We might be able to come out. Where's that at?
The Commodore.
So you're going to be with the same group again?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Hey, we want to get a hard copy of your CD, but we want to buy it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will bring you one and I'll give it to you.
We would rather buy it, so we're going to have this discussion.
Okay, we'll have this discussion.
Right. And if you don't let us buy it, I'll call you the A word.
Angela? Oh, no, you would not.
I will. I will do it.
The word.
Oh, God.
I will do it. And it's the that one. So I'll call you that if you don't let us buy it. And I know I'm playing hardball.
You are.
I'm playing hard, so it's just something to think about.
Drive a hard bargain there.
It's something to think about. Okay, well, good. Well, keep us posted on that, and but we can find the information on your webpage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and I'm sure you'll be tweeting about it and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm a Twitter-holic.
Good. We are too. And we just recently became Twitter people, like maybe 6-7 months ago.
I'm not even really, I'm trying to get into it, but you're more of the social media.
I like it. I mean, I never thought, I was always like, yeah, I like Facebook. But I mean, I learned how to use it finally.
I like Facebook. I'm trying to like Twitter.
Well, it's cool. All the cool kids are doing it.
Well, I'm trying to be cool. I'm not claiming to be cool.
She dud you.
Oh, that's just not cool.
I can't get away with that.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I love you too.
This was fun. Now we've got Lauren Silva coming up at 10 o'clock. So it's been a busy day for us.
It has been.
We started at 6. Now it's almost 10, so we're going to go to 11. But with Lauren, we might go a little longer. You never know.
Uh-oh.
You just never know. Now, okay. Now Angela promised that she's going to come back and do the show with us sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So and maybe you'll be a superstar, or maybe we'll just have you back off and on to talk about cool stuff that's happening.
That sounds good to me. Either one.
Okay, so that's cool. Maybe we can get your dog on sometime.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she would love that. She's a little fan.
And then she could meet Abby.
That's true. I wonder if they'd get along.
I don't know.
I bet they would. Does Abby like to sleep a lot?
I caught her sleeping a couple seconds ago.
She just likes to sleep when we're not sleeping.
Yes.
That's just
Sounds
what
like my dog.
That's what she does.
Oh, Abby.
We can't help it. Why don't you take us out this time, and we'll get ready, and we'll have Lauren Silva on.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I was all pumped up. Okay.
Angela Sue, thank you so much. We had such a good time with you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all having me on tonight.
She loves us. We're good.
She loves us.
We're good.
I do.
We're good.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Chris Top program. And make sure you don't stray too far from the radio station. Because
not 11 minutes.
11 minutes!
Yep.
Until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we are gone.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time